Hello and welcome to High Ground MTG. I'm your host KyGuy, and today we are going to be playing a little bit of Modern Tron. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to try and see if we can play a little bit of Modern Tron and get a couple wins in. We are taking full advantage of the companion mechanic with Jegantha, the Wellspring. I keep wanting to say Jenga for whatever reason. Um, and as you can see with Jengeth, the Wellspring, and as you can see with Jenga, we're just gonna call it Jenga for short. Jenga's special ability, we can tap and add 5 of any color. Add Wooburg to pay for whatever we want that has Wooburg. Now, the way I've built this deck is to, one, take advantage of having a companion. So having the costing cost be 4 generic and 1 green is not hard. We're running 4 snow-covered forests, 4 chromatic stars, chromatic spheres, and it shouldn't be difficult to get that going. The regular Tron mana base. But we're trying to take advantage of Jenga's special ability here. So, in order to take advantage of that, I am running Karn, the Great Creator, in the main board. I was a big fan of Karn when you could cast Mycosynth Lattice, which unfortunately you can't do anymore as it's banned. So, in the sideboard, I have instead put in mainly all artifacts that we can wish out. Relic of Progenitus right now because there's a bunch of Lurrus decks running rampant. Walking Ballista is just a good target to Chalice of the Void. Obviously very good against Lurrus decks. Cast it for 1, cast it for 0, shut down Mishra's Bauble right now, shut down anything big. And then we go into the specialty artifacts. So if we can get Jenga online and we can pull one of these artifacts from the sideboard, we can take advantage of the 5 color, the Wooburg, if you will. So we have Legacy Weapon as a fun target. Golos, which actually works very well to just ramp. Golos is pretty powerful as it is. Etched Monstrosity, pretty easy to play it for 5, and then we just have a 10-10. We'll have a 5-5, but we could have a 10-10, possibly. That's Mystic Forge, Etched Monstrosity. So yeah, basically it's Legacy Weapon, Golos, Tireless Pilgrim, and Etched Monstrosity, and then Crucible of Worlds, obviously, and Snaring Bridge just slow down aggro cards, O-Stone to blow up everything, Mystic Forge because I think it's a pretty powerful value engine, and then obviously, like I said, Nature's Claim in the sideboard. Gotta pack your Nature's Claims. No Veil of Summer. I know I probably should be running that, but we are not. And it's a pretty standard stock list. I am running 2 mainboard Thragtusks. There's a lot of aggro and a lot of burn going on, so I'm hoping we can get above that. So obviously 4 Karns, 2 Ugins, the main package. We are running an Emrakul and 2 Ulamogs as the big payoffs. So why don't we just jump into it, play a best of 3 match, and see how we do. Constructed. Okay. I'm hoping that it's a pretty powerful deck. So Tron's pretty good on its own, and I have a lot of experience piloting the deck. So we will see how we do. If you would like to subscribe to the channel, that'd be great. Or if you want to follow us on Twitter at HighGroundMTG, that would also be fantastic. And looks like we found an opponent. So here we go. All right. We will... Here we go. Okay. We won the die roll, which is perfect. We want to win the die roll when we're playing Tron. This is a sweet avatar. We'll pick this. Jenga as our companion. So we have a power plant, a sphere. I think we're going to keep this. We will keep. All right, let's play a power plant and chromatic star. And we will pass the turn to Jank Go. What a great name for our opponent. Draw a step for them. Main phase. Looks like they're playing a Misty Rainforest. Gosh, look at this artwork. Isn't that gorgeous? Rainy. Might be one of my favorite of the expeditions. Alright, so let's crack this and see if we can draw something good here. From Coil. I'll just play another sphere off that. And then we'll crack this and see if we can draw something good. And we'll just play another sphere off this. Alright, we'll pass the turn. Let's see what they fetch for. Hollowed Fountain for our opponent, Jank Go. So we could, looks like we're up against some sort of, gotta be leery of counters. Opts for our opponent. And pass our turn to them. They're also playing a companion, Yorion. So it looks like they're gonna have a bunch of ETB things happening. Alright, let's see what we get. Maybe we get it. Nope. So I'm gonna crack this. That is not what I wanted. That's okay. I'll play Ghost Quarter here. Make use of our mana and play O-Stone. Let's see if it gets countered. Could walk into a mana leak. Who knows? Remand. I know that they're playing that in this deck. Dovin's Veto. Okay. I think that's okay. Snow-covered island for our opponent. Well, it looks like we drew into Natural Tron, which is what I want. They have white mana up, so Path to Exile could be a thing. I could Ghost Quarter something. They have 6 cards in hand. Well, let's try and get a creature down. And if they path a Wormcoil Engine, it'll just ramp us out a little bit more, which I'm not going to be upset about. And then it'll present a clock. Okay, so we stick Wormcoil, which is great. And then we still have Ghost Quarter mana up. Fantastic. There might have been an argument to try and play Karn and start stripping them of things. Especially with Ghost Quarter. Let's see what they do. They're going to Field of Ruin, obviously, one of our lands. They're targeting this. Yeah, that's alright. Tower's gone. Get a forest. They could also path, so we'll see what they do in response. Snow-covered forest. Art by the great Elena Danner. I really love her landscape art. It's fantastic. Okay, so they've got 2 mana up. Island. God, John Avon. So good with art. Forest. So let's go to combat and see what they do here. Let's see if we can get in for 6. Alright, so we're up to 26. I'm gonna drop this. I'm gonna see if I can drop Karn here. If I'm able to stick it, great. Perfect. Yes. I would like to choose an artifact. I'm gonna grab Crucible of Worlds. Well, let's get Crucible of Worlds. That way we can play Urza's Tower and start trying to jank out bigger stuff. Us jank out things. Us start playing stronger stuff. Snow covered plains for jank go, so they're up to 5 mana, cryptic mana, if you will. Timely reinforcements, sure. They still have 2 mana up, so there could be some kind of counter in hand still. I'm gonna Stirrings here. We'll see if they counter. Perfect. Let's play this. We'll get this tower. Any order. I guess we could try for Ugin and try and clear the board. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then I still have Ghost Quarter up. I could look at the sideboard. Yeah. I'm gonna make them have it. Play Ugin here. See if they have it. They don't. So we will wipe the board for 1. Oh, we can wipe the board for 0. What am I talking about? Swinging in with Wormcoil Engine. We'll be up. It's a good amount. Up to 32. They're down to 9. Their upkeep. Mystic Sanctuary for our opponent. Looks like they could put Timely Reinforcements back on top of their deck. Or Opt or Dovin's Veto. Timely Reinforcements seems right. Serum Visions, draw a card, scry 2. Let's see. 2 cards on top of their library. Timely Reinforcements. Seems about right. More importantly is that they gain the life, even though I can wipe it out. Mine's pretty good here. We're just gonna wipe off these tokens. I'm gonna try casting Jenga. Let's do it. That's what we came here to see. Jenga gets cast. Let's get a fun artifact from our sideboard. So what could we get here? We could get Monstrosity. We could get Golos. We could get Legacy Weapon. I think that would be really fun. 3, 4, 5. Well, they didn't. Let's see. Let's get Golos. We'll play this mine. Oh yeah. Let's undo that. Undo. Okay. We'll play Golos here. I can search my library for a land card, which is what we want. So I will just get another... I'll just get another Tron piece. to help ensure that I don't. So tower went to the graveyard. I'll get a tower here. Okay. Swing for 6. Field of Ruin for our opponent, which is alright. Wow, they were playing something big here. Nexus of Fate. Okay, so they get to take another turn after this. Opponent is also down to 3 cards, so... Let's see. If they have another Nexus of Fate, I wonder if they're going to go infinite here. Nope. Looks like they scoop it up. So we begin sideboarding now that we know that they are a Yorion deck. So they're going to have a lot of ETB stuff. I usually bring in Nature's Claim every time without fail. You know what? Cast triggers are really good. Wormcoil is not as good as I think I want it to be. But cast triggers are really good. So Emrakul is good, Ulamog's good, got my Nature's Claim. I can get everything out of my sideboard. Having Karn, the Great Creator, makes sideboarding a lot easier. Yeah, let's try it like that. Waiting for Jank go. We're going to choose Jegantha, the Wellspring again. This is got 1 piece and a searchable piece. I'll keep this. It might take me a little longer. And I'm on the draw, so we'll see what they lead with. Just waiting for Jank go to make a turn. Flooded Strand for our opponent. Flooded Strand cracked. Searching for a snow-covered island. So Astrolabe here. Astrolabe. All right. So... all right. That's what I like to see. I like to see tower. So we're going to play mine turn 1. And then if I don't draw... depending on what they do next. If they keep up mana, I might just play Sylvan Scrying. Okay, Field of the Dead. Astrolabe. Green. What are they playing? Okay, so they're ramping out to something big. So I think since they did that, depending on what we draw, I'm probably going to play Sylvan Scrying as it's a window to... ooh. That's interesting. But I have an open window unless they have a Force of Negation. Okay, so mine, tower, power plant. Okay. This means we have guaranteed Tron turn 4, and I also have a Nature's Claim to knock out this nasty enchantment next turn if need be. Mystic Sanctuary tapped. Wow, they are really choked on mana. Okay. I can also knock that out with Nature's Claim. Dawn of Hope. Emrakul. That's pretty cool. Or I can, you know, play Oblivion Stone here. And then just knock out everything once I have Tron on my turn. Which I might do. If I wipe out all 3 of these things and whatever else they play, they're very choked on land. Let's see what they have here. 2 mana, 2 blue, 1 white. Okay, it's a Fairy Time Raveler. One artifact creature, so they might. So they're probably gonna bounce O-Stone back to my hand. Yeah, that makes sense. Freaking Teferi. Snow-covered plains for our opponent. Looks like they're not as choked as up anymore on mana. All right. How do I take care of this? Sylvan Scrying. That's pretty good too. I mean, that would be pretty good too. 3, 5. 1, 2, 3. So I could play this. Ooh, do they have something here? They have a Force of Negation. Oh my god. That is rough. That was my catch-all here. Well, guess what I can get from outside the game? Another Oblivion Stone. I'm pretty sure. Boop. There it is. So we'll get another O-Stone. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. I could just Nature's Claim this thing away. What does this do? Draw a card. Just 1 mana of any color. Yeah. No. I just want to try and O-Stone everything away. So we're going to see if we can do that. Let's see. So upticking on Time Raveler over there. Let's see what they have. White. Temple Garden. Looks like it's a 5-color thing. Almost. How many lands is... Jace the Mind Sculptor. Well... I don't think that's going to stop me from O-Stowing everything. If I'm able to blow up the entire board, and I can still get a creature out of my sideboard. I mean, they have 2 cards in hand. They could technically have another Force of Negation, but I think that's my best call here. Before I do anything, I should probably get an artifact out of my sideboard. Yes. You know what? Could be really fun and cheeky and get... We should get Golos. Golos feels like actually a very, very good target. So... Let's see if we can do it. Let's try and drop it here. Yep. Oh, I'm blowing everything up, and if they can't stop me... Well, that was a very good turn for us. Very good turn for us. All right, let's see what they can do. Because I'm going to drop Golos, and I'm just going to jam out more Tron lands. There's a Field of Ruin, which is fine. If they activate Field, just get another land. It's okay. Because I can still Sylvan Scrying. They have 3 mana up, but only 2 cards left. We're going to try and Sylvan Scrying here. We'll see if they have a counterspell or not. They don't, So power plant mines, get me a tower. Play a tower for turn. Nope. Play Golos. I'm gonna get another tower. Put that on the land tapped. All right. Things are not looking too bad. They're opting, and they're down to one card. Well, technically 3 if you include Yorion here out of the sideboard. Being able to get that O stone out of the wish package was pretty big. So let's see what they do. Path to Exile, that's fine. Yes. Golos ramped us. That's what we wanted. I'll be able to drop Swag Tusk. Swag Tusk. Thrag Tusk next turn. Also Emrakul. I could probably even cast Emrakul. It's 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I have 4 card types, so it's already 9 mana. And it's on the cast trigger, so I might just cast Emrakul next turn. What do they do here? 5 mana. Hero of Dominaria. Okay. Well, they're all tapped out. Well, not true. They'll get to untap 2 lands. So, best case thing is like, what I should do is play Karn Liberated, get rid of Karn, or get rid of Teferi. Ugin's also good. But let's drop the Karn Father. Here it is. Best Planeswalker in all of Magic. Yeah. That's what I thought. We're gonna cast our Companion. Alright. Yeah, that's fine. We have a lot of pieces here, which is great. We have a threat. I can drop Karn the Great Creator next turn. They play Mystic Sanctuary. I guess they could get Path to Exile here. What do they choose? They put Path to Exile at the top of their deck. It's fine. Let's see if they have a way to draw it. Astrolabe, so they have Path in their hand, which is totally fine. So it looks like Jenga's not sticking around. How many lands does this need? I think I'm going to exile Field of the Dead. Got another Teferi. If we have another Teferi landing here. Nope. Casting Nomad. Seems about right. Non-land permanents. So they might be able to just put Astrolabe back into play and have them draw something new. Yeah. Seems about right. Let's see. Go to my turn. They still have Path to Exile up. They're gonna Path on my upkeep. Yeah, that's okay. I still have a forest I can get. Okay. That's pretty good. So they only have a forest up. Plays power plant for turn. I think we need to get rid of this before it becomes a big threat. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we'll get to be able to get to be able to play their next turn, which is fantastic. Cast triggers are so good in a roll full of counters. And it doesn't hurt that we have a 13/13 on the board. So also, and we win the match, which is fantastic. Yeah, so very, very happy about that. Yeah, so thank you for joining me and watching this match. It was very fun. Yeah, Jegantha, everybody. It's a fun new way to play Tron. Anyways, thanks for joining me on High Ground MTG. I'm your host, KyGuy, and I will see you next time. Bye.